I'm not gonna lie, yo. I'm about to smoke the rest of this joint. Look at my ashtray. We need God for real. Some of y'all might not agree with me, and that's okay. And I realize free speech is a privilege. It's a right. We should be able to say what we gotta say, and we shouldn't get killed or backlash for it. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, what we say it shouldn't be hurtful or hateful. I can understand that, but the human in me empathizes for Charlie Kirk. I understand what he said in the past. That his motto is not agreeable to a lot of people. But I was watching a Jubilee interview or the Jubilee video of him, the most famous one with 31 million views, and his stances were not even that crazy. Like, not really. He's just a conservative man. That's how he thinks. With the topic of what is a woman, people were coming up and they were saying a woman is someone that identifies as a woman. Like, that's not even like sometimes the opposite side, the non-conservative side, the arguments are just not clocking. Like, you know what I mean? I think overall, both sides, conservatives, Republican, Democrats, whatever, whoever you are as a person, like you should just strive to want to like respect all people and make people feel comfortable, as long as they're not hurting themselves. You know what I mean? Or basically, because but then again, that's subjective. Because then conservatives can say, "Well, trans people, you're hurting yourself by doing X, Y, Z, whatever." I don't even want to get into like, oh, he said this, they said. I don't even want to get into that. I just don't think somebody needed to be killed. Clearly, it's hard because it didn't need to be. It didn't need to happen because it happened. It was God's plan, which it hurt. Like I think it was. I don't know, because I feel like what happens. I do know. I feel like what happens is supposed to happen, but am I gonna sit here? Okay, this is now. Let's get into it. Am I gonna sit here and laugh about his death? No. Am I gonna sit here and make jokes about a human dying? No. I could stoop to that level, but I'm not. You know, a lot of times the conservatives, liberals, whatever, we want to go back and forth. Oh, haha, we got you. Ah, haha, we got you. Nah, bro. Like at the end of the day, we're all human. How would I feel? The same way a lot of people don't agree with conservative views is the same way a lot of people don't agree with how I live my life and how I see things. A lot of people don't agree with me not conforming to gender dynamics and not conforming to heteronormativity and not conforming to all these things. A lot of people would want to kill me over that because that challenges their belief system that they grew up with and that they truly believe and feel is right. So I wouldn't want nobody to kill me. I'm just saying, respectfully, like that kind of put not fear in my heart, but it's like vice versa. Like I just don't want bro. Could bro have shut up sometimes? Yes. Could bro have read a book? Yes. Could bro have talked to somebody like me and actually been open to it? Yes. Could there have been a lot of different coulda, shoulda, woulda situations? Yes. Do I think it was right that bro had to die? No. And that's just me coming from where I am. I'm just to give you some context. I just don't like violence, death. If it doesn't have to happen, the war happening in Palestine. I don't think that I don't want people to be dying. I don't want children to be dying. I don't want humans to be dying. I don't want adults to be. I don't want people to be dying. So that's what triggered my heart. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm just speaking from who I am. I just don't like people for things to have to get to where people have to lose their life for the end to be. You know what I mean? For that to be the end of it. I really would have loved, bro, Charlie Kirk to have changed his maybe the delivery of what he was saying and really try to create more community with people from marginalized communities, like with more black people, with more trans people. And you know what I mean? Really making sure that, yes, you can say free, you can have free speech, but also you have such a big platform. Also make it known that you really are cool with this community because a lot of people that look up to Charlie Kirk are a lot of white people, white young men, you know. So, yes, you're saying you're not racist, XYZ, but you also have to be anti-racist. You have to be anti-transphobic. Like I think there could have been more work done on his end to show that he wasn't opposed to people like me. And clearly, there wasn't enough work done because people like me and other people, anti-racist white people, just people that see what's up, they just didn't like it because his delivery wasn't the best. I don't think everything he said was bad. I actually agree with some of the things that he said, like his stances on just trying to better society as a whole. I can see where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, I just don't like the fact that we gotta kill. it is what it is. Again, I know. Okay, yeah, you reap what you sow. Okay, whatever. I guess I don't. I say I don't know because I'm like, did he deserve to die? I can't say yes. Can I see how things led to this point? Yes. Do I think it's okay that he's dead? No. And again, am I gonna laugh? I can't. At first, I was like trying to kind of like, I'm a women's gender sexuality studies major. The major that he talks negatively about or says is like, we don't need it. And everyone around me in my classes is very, fuck Charlie Kirk. Even just on my social media, the people I follow, I'm a queer black person, so I'm in the sphere of who I follow, my mutuals. It's a lot of people that we didn't like what he was. We didn't like the delivery of the things he said, but I don't think it's right, and I don't think that's right or good karma. Not even good karma. I don't think that's morally right for me to sit here and laugh at someone's death. I don't like. Even if a police officer died, something like I would still feel like I don't want to shut off my ability to feel when it comes to certain people. Like I want to feel like fuck it, other people could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like other people, they can cut off their empathy and their feelings. That's them. But me, I'm not. I don't care. If you're a not anti-racist, if you're just a regular white person and you laugh at when you see someone like when you see a black person getting mistreated and you laugh and say, that's what that N-word gets. That's on you to do that. I'm not stooping to your level. And when one of yours dies, like Charlie Kirk did, I'm not gonna be, that's what you get. Fuck it, no, because it's gonna come back. Like, it's gonna come back. I don't want it to just be, like, it doesn't help nothing. A back and forth of just hate, essentially. Because to laugh at somebody's death, regardless of what they was on, you hate them. And like, I'm not over here trying to suck bro's dick or anything, bro, but it's just like he wasn't killing nobody. He was literally just speaking his mind. He's a cis hetero white man speaking his mind. I do think it's unfair though. While I don't think his death is pleasant for me personally, I do think it is an eye opener to see how public figures like the presidents, former presidents, view the importance of losing a conservative member of their party versus children being slaughtered in a war in Gaza. That did bother me. I did post that on my story. That bothered me. I'm not happy that Charlie Kirk is dead, but it is very disheartening to see the level of respect and hierarchy that you see that white men are at the top. The world stopped for Charlie Kirk. He's been on the news 24/7. Meanwhile, his white female counterpart, a member of Congress or a member of the government, I don't know specifically, I remember reading about it. I forget her name. Melissa, I don't want to butcher it, but look it up. Her and her husband died. I didn't hear anything about that. So that just goes to show white men are at the top and are respected more than anybody else, even if it's a white female. The fact that she's a white female, intersectionality, she has a different life experience. She gets treated differently in society than if someone like Charlie Kirk would. So it's really eye-opening, and it does allow us to see who is given the respect, who is given the time of day. You know what I mean? Black and brown people that pass away. It's not the same type of empathy that's shown or extended towards us. And that's just what it is. But at the core of who I am, I'm not, just because of all the ways that I know society sees people like me, I'm not gonna spew hate back. I'm just not. Do I think his words were harmful? Again, in some contexts, yes, I do. The delivery, maybe, like I said, he could have worked better wordage-wise. Instead of trying to make the other side look bad, why don't you try to understand us? without having a rebuttal to try to prove that you have the absolute truth. I think that's one of the things that I realized that triggers people. That he moves with this idea that his truth is the absolute truth, which is not the case. At least for me personally, I don't believe what I study, gender studies, we do not believe in trying to find an absolute truth. Rather, we leave space to be able to critique our findings and always be updating them. I think that is truthfully how you always stay up to what is current and always leave room for imagination and always leave room for updates, for new information to come in and precede whatever thought processes you've had before. So that's something I noticed. Charlie Kirk, I mentioned this in another video before. I also felt compelled to speak on it because I did mention him in a different video some months back after I did a Jubilee video, or before, I don't remember, but it's just that you have to let down your pride and essentially just talk from you're like, don't talk to people as Mr. Big Charlie Kirk. I know it all. I have the absolute truth. Simmer it down. Look at someone like me in the eyes and talk. And I will give him this. He did talk respectfully to a lot of black youth. I did see a lot of debates, but at the same time, it's still had a little layer of, oh, I'm trying to get you. I'm trying to get a gotcha moment, and vice versa. My people and the white people, Charlie Kirk, or conservatives, whatever. It's less of a debate and more of like a real quarrel. So I think that is a big reason as to why a lot of people have a lot of issues with him, is because he tries to push the absolute truth. I think it's like this, so that's it. And again, that is free speech. Someone can think something is like that, and they can, if you want to go home with that mentality, at the end of the day, I can't force you to change your mentality. You know what I mean? Like, I really can't. Even if you want to go to sleep with, like, I've had people around me, loved ones, like that. And instead of killing them or cutting them off or something, I stood around and I continued to talk to them like humans until, one day they just wanted to understand me so much that they started to get my lifestyle. My parents, for instance, my family. Bro, when I first told them I was trans, they were not with it. They had conservative views. My parents had conservative views. Especially my mother, coming from a Christian, she had conservative religious views. Charlie Kirk was a Christian. My mother had the same Christian views that Charlie Kirk had. So I've experienced what it's like to look at somebody in the eyes and them tell you, hey, I don't believe what you're... I still get that to this day. But what I've learned is you can love somebody even while disagreeing with them. That's the thing. You can still respect somebody even if you disagree with them. And I felt over time, the disagreement will not be such a disagreement. It'll start to I'm trying to think of the word. The disagreement will not stay the disagreement. It will become more of a playing field to try to learn each other and learn why you think like that, why I think like this. So the disagreement starts to simmer down. It's not as, oh, I disagree. It becomes, oh, you feel like that? Oh, why? Okay. And respecting each other's opinion, and instead of getting mad at someone because their truth is not my truth. Okay? I've been through this. So I think that's also why I'm irritated, because I'm thinking, imagine my mother getting killed, shot, because she expressed her views continuously that a lot of people don't agree with. It's the same principle. So I truly am sorry that it had to be like this, Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry. But, this is just a wake up that we gotta all do better, because this genuinely happened because we were not respecting each other. That's all it is. That's all it is. So no, I don't think bro should have died. I don't think my mother should have been shot when she was out here. People grow up with anti-LGBT ways of thinking, even racist or misogynistic ways of thinking. People grow up with that. But they shouldn't be killed for that mindset. Yes, it's frustrating when you talk to someone like that. Yes, it's frustrating that that people are walking around talking and about things in an anti-LGBT, anti-black light. But at the end of the day, there's still a person that deserves to walk this earth, and I don't believe that we should be taking the lives of other people like we're God. You know what I mean? The only instance I can think of is if someone is trying to kill me, then okay, I'm gonna kill you. I might kill you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to kill you, but like, if you're gonna kill me, like my family, I'm gonna have to. You feel me? At that point, that was God working through me because you tried it with me. So God gonna kill you type shit. So that's the only instance. I don't believe in wars. I don't believe in sending people to go into other countries and kill. I don't believe in any of that. So my way of thinking is consistent. I don't only Charlie Kirk, I only feel bad for him. No. I don't like violence, war in all aspects. I just don't like it at all, period. I don't like gang violence. I don't like wars. I don't like the prison system. I just don't like injustice. Period. So when I see injustice, I have to speak about injustice. I didn't make a video right away and I'm glad I didn't. I sat with how I felt. I've been teeter-tottering between, yeah, that makes a lot of sense why that happened to him, and damn, but that really happened to him, and okay, I really get it. It's the delivery, but damn, he dead. Like, I've been going back and forth with that, and I finally came to why I'm making the video. No, he shouldn't have been killed. Yes, he could have done way better to connect, and so could people like me. Both sides. Yes, it's frustrating on both sides. I'm sure for him, looking at people like me and wondering, how do you not get it? Why are you not just following me? And vice versa. Someone like me being like, damn, why don't you just get me? Why don't you just get it? Why don't you just respect it? You don't even have to get it first. Just respect it. That's where I'm at. You could be at a different place. But at the end of the day, you gonna do what you wanna do. Listen, I'm not your daddy. But for me personally, I'm not gonna laugh at nobody dying. I'm not, because that could have been me. That could be me. It's not gonna be me. I prayed about it, but that could have been me. Me talking about my transness and how I'm so open with my identity. A conservative could have killed me because they don't like what I'm saying. How is that fair? How is that right? We shouldn't have to walk around being scared that somebody's gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta do better. We gotta do better. We really gotta do better. This should be a wake up. Because if you want to be free speeching, you have to be even more aware of what you say and how it impacts people. Free speech, yes, free speech, but be aware of the words that you say and how they can come across to somebody else. Because free speech all day, whatever, but like having a free speech is a big responsibility because what you saying has an effect on people and communities around you. That's something else. Free speech, and people just use it willy-nilly. Oh, free speech, so fuck you. No, that's not the core of free speech. That is childish, immature free speech. Real, responsible, adult, mature free speech is you saying what you believe in your heart in a respectful manner that you know will not kill anyone or lead to harm. Using your free speech to challenge someone's mind and their thoughts is not bad. That is how we grow as a society. But using your words to throw hate or rally up members to then hate a whole community is not right. Okay? So I'm calling out what it is. I'm being blunt. I'm calling out Charlie's shortcomings because there's a lot of them. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not on anyone. I'm not on a specific side. I don't even really have a party. I just say I'm Democrat when I vote because, like, I guess I don't really care about that. It's like, fuck all this party stuff, like conservative, Republican, Democrat, liberal. Like, bro, just be a good person. Like, it's not that serious. Like, it's really not that serious. Because I think I respect, also where I'm at now too, I can respect something from every religion. Like Christianity, there's things I take. So also I have a mindset of like, take what I need. So Christianity, there's things I take from it. The Muslim religion, I even take words before I eat now. I say Bismillah. It's a way of saying thank you God for this food. Bismillah. Like, there's things I take from every religion. Catholic religion, I have a Virgin Mary chain. I don't know if I can see. But like, I take things from everywhere. So like, also party wise, I take things from everywhere. I can listen to a conservative talk and agree with them on some topics. I can listen to a Democrat talk and agree with them on some topics. I can listen to a liberal talk and agree with them on some topics, Republican as well. But do I agree with them all wholeheartedly? No. I just want to be, no, I don't. Like, I just don't. I pick and choose what feels right for me, and I just try to be the best person I can and not hurt anyone or hinder anyone from being able to be who they are. Like, that's all. Even if I don't even if I don't understand what you got going on with your life, who am I to tell you how to live your life? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could all be so simple, and hopefully me making videos like this opens conversation and opens up people's mind, because I really don't want us to be out here. I guess I fall into like I don't like labels also. I might fall into the more like I'm like a liberal. I'm like a liberal, democratic, Republican, conservative. That's how I would like label myself. So I'm all of them, but like I just labeled them, and you see what I'm saying? Like I'm all of them. But like I said to say, for my Democrats, my liberals, let's not be out here laughing at people dying. But then again, I can't. I'm just saying what I'm saying. If you want to take it, cool. If not, do you. If you want to laugh at people dying, do you. This your life. You could literally go do that. Like go. Like I don't care. Like look. Like go do that. But I'm just saying. I don't personally. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right to shit on somebody while they're dead. I don't think that's right. They already lost. Not even lost, but they're already got. Like they're already off the earth. What? They're already off the earth. So at this point, like, you know what I mean? Like they're already off the earth. Let us not. There's just so much in life, y'all. There's just so much. I don't even know. I've been in like some real solitude moment. I don't know if I'm gonna stay like this, but I've really needed my solitude. My girlfriend wants to be under. She's just like our cat. We have a kitten. We have a kitten for now. We're gonna see if we're gonna keep them. Her name is Figaro Amor, and Figaro is always up. Like, bro, I'll be sitting. Figaro and my girlfriend act the same. Figaro will just be sitting, and like I'll be holding them. I'll be holding them like this, and they'll just be looking at me like just, bruh. I put them to my face. They're all up on my nose, my lips. They're just like my girlfriend. So yeah, my girlfriend is just like a little kitten. Just all. So yeah, I love my solitude, but my girlfriend she's like that. She's just like the kitten. They cry when I'm not around. They need me. It's cute, but I was like, babe, I need my solitude today. I literally had my girlfriend's brother, Eric. He had a birthday today. Well, it's not his birthday today, but he had an event. I went to go out to eat with him yesterday, and today at their house they're gonna have an event. I was like, I can't go. I was low-key feeling sick under the weather, and I was like, I need to not like. I didn't have the mental capacity to like push my body to like get shower, get ready, get my pets ready. No, I'm just been on like solitude chill mode. I've started school, so yeah, like friends invited me out too. One of my homegirls had a art gallery event, and it was like 4 of my homegirls going, that the ones that we all went to New York with, and also my homegirl's boyfriend was there. Family was gonna meet him. I was like, I can't go. Literally, I called homegirl, and this turned into like a vent session now. But I called homegirl, and I was just telling her, I was like, I have 2 things to go to today, and honestly, I don't want to go to neither of them. No shade, but I don't want to go to neither. Well, I'm happy that I listened to myself today, because sometimes I could feel crazy. I make myself feel crazy because for setting boundaries. I realize sometimes too, it's my delivery. I'll be like shady about why I don't want to go, instead of being like, to be honest, I just want to stay home. And honestly, the people around me, if you fuck with me, you shouldn't get mad at me for me being honest and open about that. But I'm also not saying that I'm not gonna go to any event. But like, if there's days where like I just am in solitude, then yeah, period. But I ain't gotta speak on that too much, because God always makes a way too. When God sees me that I really need a day of like just solitude, it happens, you know. So thank you, God, for that as well. My girlfriend didn't even trip. She was like, "Go ahead." Homegirl, she just said, "Okay, I'm gonna be there tonight." I was like, "Okay, girl, bye." You know what I mean? God made it work. So yeah, I've just been resting, and it's like 2 a.m. and I'm glad I made this video, because it feels really good to get that off my heart, because I don't want to just keep sitting down and being happy that, you know, people are not acting, but people are being this way around me. Like I said, a lot of people around me are like liberals, Democrats, if anything, and just seeing people like laughing at him, telling him just all types of crazy stuff when he's already gone. Like, just tell the man